I want to say a very sincere thank you to O'Mahony's for hosting this launch for me. To Melinda Hughes from Bernardo's, it has meant an awful lot to have the support of Bernardo's and loveparenting.ie behind what I'm doing, and because at times on this journey I felt kind of just like this little lonely little boat going along, just hoping that I get to some destination, and for Bernardo's and Love Parenting to come behind me and to get my message and to understand it and to be supportive of it is just enormous. I think we're all singing off the same hymn sheet when it comes to parenting, in that we all believe, and I am so passionately believing in the fact that children deserve to grow up in homes that are filled with love and happiness and fun. It's a right of a child to grow up in a home like that. And so to have their support, and I think we're all kind of, getting the same message out there that this is what children really do deserve. I believe that every single parent has the ability to be the mum and dad that their kids need them to be. It's not always easy. Sometimes, by Jesus, sometimes they break your melt and they drive you insane. And I know I had a lot of challenging times with my two kids, amazing as they are. But it is a challenging job, and there's always that pressure, and you're always wanting to get it right, and you're always aware of the huge responsibility that you have as a parent. And I suppose to recognise that if you are feeling challenged and you are finding it difficult, that there is help out there. There are so many services out there for people who are struggling to just reach out and ask for the help that you need. And we've all overcome challenges. As I said, parenting isn't easy, and sometimes it does trigger stuff in us from our own childhood, and that can be a very, very difficult time. And that was the most difficult time in my life, when I was overwhelmed with grief and sadness. And we do have a choice. And even, apart from this altogether, whatever challenges we face in life, what I've realised is we always have a choice. We have a choice to keep going. We have a choice to make the absolute best lives for ourselves and for our kids, or we can go under. But the choice to move forward, and the choice to put our kids first and to make their happiness our priority, we really do owe it to them. And so to reach out, as I said, and to ask for the help that you need for anybody that's struggling. What I really want to say to mums is, who you are is enough. You have everything inside in you already. You have all the resources within you to be the mum that you need to be to your kids. And that when you reach out, seek the help that you need if you need it, that you will discover that you have, just like I did, the magic kisses to create the home filled with love and happiness that your kids deserve. So, this journey of mine has been just so incredible, because starting off with a dream to create this family of my own, to now doing the work that I do, where I work, I teach and I inspire and I guide women who are stressed out and finding it difficult to be the mum that they want to be, teaching them the tools and techniques so they can heal, like I did, heal and let go and become the parent that their kids really need them to be. And every day I wake up and I go to work, but it's not work, because I'm just so passionate about what I do. And every day that I work with somebody, and I work with a mum, and they go off and I get an email back saying that our home is happier, my children feel more loved as a result of the work they've done with me, that just makes my life just so worthwhile. And I feel absolutely blessed to be able to do this work, inverted commas, it's not really work. Scary and all as it was, and it is a massive thing to push this story out into the world. But the feedback that I've got as a result of doing it, I know that it has landed into the hands and the hearts of the people that have needed to read it, and they're the people I wrote it for specifically. So it has been worthwhile, and I'm happy to stand here and own my story and own who I am. And yes, yesterday I finally, actually, after my interview in Live 95, I came out and I went, oh my God, I'm actually so proud of myself. know, one night I was out at a dinner with the Stilettos, which is our kind of lovely social networking group. And I ended up sitting opposite Tracy Aspel, and we were talking about, we were talking about our dreams for the coming year, and I was telling her, you know, this book is kind of nagging away at me to get written, you know, but there's just, I'd have just no idea how I'm going to go about it. And she says, do you know something? She says, I think I can help. And so we met, and what she did with me was she sat and we put on a little recorder, and she just asked me questions. And I just spoke, because as you see, I'm great at speaking. When I get into my stride, I can keep going. And I just spoke, and I talked, and she asked me just loads and loads of questions. And I went back and I transcribed the whole thing, hours and hours and hours. And eventually, out of that, the format for the book came.
Can we give her a round of applause, please, Tracy Aspel?
I met Richard then one day inside the George, and he was going through a very difficult time, but he expressed an interest in what I was doing and the message I was trying to get across. And then some time ago again we met up, and whatever it is, I actually just describe Richard. To me he's like just this angel, right? Because he has literally wrapped his arms around me. He has supported me. He has guided me. He has gone above and beyond what anybody could even possibly hope to get from somebody in helping you to get a message out to the world. Nothing has been too much trouble. I can't even describe what he has done for me, but it is just, I have made the most amazing friend that I think I've ever made in my life. He's just absolutely amazing. The most massive thank you to, first of all, to my family, to John, my husband, who has just been like a rock behind me all the way, to my son David, who's come from Waterford, to my daughter who rang. She couldn't make it home from the UK. She's busy saving animals and is probably busy in surgery at the moment, and that's so she just couldn't get the time off to come home. And to my lovely sister who has come all the way down from Dublin this evening to be with me as well. It means an awful lot to see her there in the back. I can't even believe I'm actually standing here, to be perfectly honest with you. What started off as a dream, as just a very small child for this family that I wanted to create, and to think that I'm standing here with it in the format of a book, for it to go out and actually just get into the hands and the hearts of mums around the world who really need to hear it. It is just literally, I can't even, it's like it wasn't even part of the dream. So it's like the dream has just become bigger than I could ever possibly have imagined. And I'm so grateful for the support, and to see so many friends and family around me and supporting me in this. I'm just blown away, and I hope I get around, do stay around. I want to say hello and have a chat with every single one of you. Because you don't know how much it means to me to stand here and have the support of you.